What's going on, y'all? I'd like to welcome you to my channel on YouTube. I don't even need to say who I am. You already know. Today, I'm talking to you on January the 15th, 2013, the birthday of a very great man, Dr. Martin Luther King. He fought for peace and equality for every man, not just the black man, but for every man. And to see a story on CNN about my city, Philadelphia, and it wasn't positive at all. It wasn't. To see CNN and the media and what they said about Philadelphia, part of me is saying that I'm not surprised. Part of me is like, damn, that's cold. To say that Philadelphia, that first of all, to say that 85% of the homicides that happen here in Philadelphia are young black males. 85%. 80% of those killings are by gun. According to CNN, and I'm not making this up, you can look it up yourself. There are more young black men that are killed or murdered on the streets of Philadelphia than there are in Afghanistan and Iraq. So basically what they're saying is Afghanistan and Iraq is safer than it is the streets of Philadelphia. Pretty much they're saying if you're a young black male, you're more susceptible to get shot and killed. I bring up Dr. King again. Dr. King was nonviolent. They put my man in jail. They put Brother Martin in jail. They tried to suppress him, hold him down, and everything. They did a lot of unimaginable things. Use hoses, sick dogs on people. You know? But yet, Dr. King stayed the course and remained nonviolent. To the point that they had to assassinate Dr. King. An eye for an eye is not right. It's not. It's not. But to see that, it really hurt Polo Trey's heart. For one, to just throw a black eye on my city again, and now the name Philadelphia is starting to resurface again. The only other city besides Philadelphia with high murder rates were just up there, 1, 2, 3. Chicago and New Orleans. And I'm going to throw in Flint, Michigan. Okay. I'm going to throw in Memphis. I'm going to throw in Compton, LA. Okay. I'm going to throw those cities in there. Cincy, Detroit. Because in any city that has a high murder rate of African American males, it's sickening. My thought is what's going to be left for the next generation? Not just this one. I'm talking about the one that's unborn. What's going to be left for them to have? If there's no Raheem in the picture. What about the families of the ones that's being lost, the ones that's been murdered? What about them? Whatever about 5 minutes of sanity to think about what you do before you do it? What about that? Sad. We just had national media here yesterday for an Amber Alert for a little girl, 5 years old, went to school. That 5 year old girl ain't do nothing to nobody. But to show you how sick it is here in Philly, someone can dress up in religious garb, Muslims, okay? A woman, go to the school, sign her name, say that she's so and so, kidnapped the little girl, okay? School didn't catch on until late in the afternoon. By the grace of God, that little girl escaped. And now she's okay now. She's fine. She's more likely back with her family. We got some sick individuals out here. Sick individuals. Oh, it gets better. National media is not talking about 40 schools that are about to be closed here in Philadelphia because of budget. 18,000 kids are about to be affected come September 2013. They're not talking about that. They're not talking about they have to fire principals and essential personnel. Just taking them out slowly but surely. And took out school nurses out of a lot of schools. And took a lot of programs away from schools. So what's left to do? And then on top of it, they're closing most of the schools that they're closing. They're saying that the attendance is low. That parents just don't send their kids to school. Some of the schools in September of 2013 that they're combining or adding to from the closed schools, right? Some of those schools are on the Philadelphia's most dangerous schools list. And no one's talking about that at all. None. But national media is not talking about it. I'm about to go to campus and get my education. There will be a part 2 to this video when I get back. I just want you to marinate on those things before I come back. It's sad, y'all. It's to the point where I want to move out the city and move elsewhere and be in a different environment where I can go home, relax. If I want to go out somewhere and have a good time, if I want to, I can do that. And come on back home. Go to work. Pay my bills. Get paid. Pay my bills. Come back home without no problems. So this part 2 will be tonight when I get back from campus. And this is a serious topic to talk about, okay? Part 2. Until then.